This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for June 23, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.64 points or 0.16% and closed at 409.96. Total trade volume was down with 72,448 shares changing hands at a total value of 452.8 million real or over $112,600. Most stocks on the CSX were down. On the main board, only one stock was up. Cam GSM rose 0.41% or 10 real to 2,430 real per share. On the downside, the Grand Twins International was the biggest loser of the day, down 3.04% or 260 real to 8,300 real per share, followed by Pastec Cambodia, which was down 1.85% or 50 real to 2,650 real per share. The 6 remaining stocks on the main board were down. Over on the growth board, DBD Engineering dropped 0.49% or 10 real to 2,050 real per share, and JS Land was down 0.36% or 10 real to 2,790 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 29,342 shares changing hands at a total value of 202.5 million real or over $50,000, approximately 40% of Monday's trade volume. Grand Twins International recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 18,966 shares changing hands at a total value of 158 million real or roughly $39,000, about 26% of June 23rd's trade volume. In other market news, MJQ Education released a disclosure notice to announce that the company is seeking a second extension for the release of its first quarterly report for 2025. The company cited an ongoing transition to a new external auditor, which has led to additional audit procedures and review work, thus requiring more time to complete the report. CIA First International School Co. Limited has also announced that a coupon payment for the company's $10 million guaranteed bond issued in late 2023 was made to bondholders via Akleda Bank on June 16th. The payment covered 411,400 issued bonds, totaling $315,000. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD slightly weakened to 4,009 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 99.32. Looking at global commodities, oil prices jumped on Monday to their highest since January, as the United States' weekend move to join Israel in attacking Iran's nuclear facility stoked supply concerns. Brent crude futures were up 72 cents or 0.93% to 77.73 US dollars a barrel. US West Texas Intermediate crude advanced 71 cents or 0.96% to 74.55 US dollars. Both contracts jumped by more than 3% earlier in the session to 81.40 US dollars and 78.40 US dollars respectively, touching 5-month highs before giving up some gains. Gold eased as the dollar held firm while market participants remained cautious, watching for any potential Iranian retaliation to U.S. strikes on its nuclear sites. Spot gold was down 0.2% to $3,359.99 US dollars an ounce. U.S. gold futures fell 0.3% to $3,375.20 US dollars. U.S. stock futures rose slightly on Monday after the United States entered Israel's war against Iran over the weekend by striking 3 nuclear sites, a move by President Donald Trump that initially raised oil prices and risked a bigger conflict in the Middle East. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose by 49 points or 0.1%, S&P 500 futures added 0.3%, and NASDAQ 100 futures moved up 0.4%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for June 23rd.